Hey everyone, we are Mike and Katrina Brunk. We're star directors from Green Valley, Missouri. Mike has actually recorded a really not lengthy, um, detailed video on Excel that we were actually it's posting to the group probably within the next couple minutes. But because it goes over our time limit, we decided not to use that as our live video. We wanted to be able to come on and talk for a minute, but then you can view that video when it's convenient for you. It's the basic tools of Excel, and Mike is completely in charge of that one because he's the computer guy and not me. And Becky's issue. So we just wanted to come on and say, Happy New Year, and we hope that all of these videos today all of these leaders today are helping you with your business for 2022. And if you don't know Mike yet, you will. But wanted to make sure that, we just jumped on and said hi. And if you guys need anything, these videos are all going to be viewable later because they are on Facebook Live, and so they're going to be available in our Bliss group. I've been able to watch a good chunk of them. I've had to step away for a few, but they're always going to be there for us to review later. Just do the hashtag Build Better Together 2022, and you can view all of those. So, like I said, that video will be viewing later, but I don't want you to go view it now because it will push you over so that you are not able to see Ashley story and her live on events. So Peggy, you did amazing. Everyone has done amazing so far today. I have really enjoyed and definitely loved being able to take the time and see everybody step out of their comfort zones and go live, and that I miss everybody. I can't wait till World Tour when we're at least able to see some of you. I haven't really posted it yet, but Mike and I will be at Oklahoma City. I know that's not Tracy, but I also know that Tracy's not going to Oklahoma. So if any of you are going to Oklahoma, we would love to see you. Maybe we can meet up. I haven't even found the event page yet because I didn't want to give it away. Not that it's like, a big deal for us to be there, but I didn't want it to give it away and, say where we're at or anything. So we will be in Oklahoma City, and maybe we can all get together for dinner. I was pretty sure Becky is going. I'm almost sure Peggy's going to Oklahoma. Cassie, I really wanted to go to St. Louis, but
it's not far enough. I'm not. We use these things for excuses to travel, and you got to be able to travel. If hop, skip, and a jump. I go to St. Louis a dozen times a year. It's no big deal.
So we're skipping St. Louis this year, but we are going to Oklahoma City. So maybe if any of us are all there together, we can go to dinner. We're going to stay the night, Saturday night, so we will be able to have dinner and not worry about stressing about getting home. So I really don't have anything more to get into other than the Excel. Mike was able to, the biggest reason we did it, and I don't know if I said this, the biggest reason we recorded the video, or he recorded the video, was because you cannot screen share on Facebook Live. So it's not that I didn't want to take the time and do the video on Facebook Live, but Excel is not one of those things that you can really show without seeing the screen. So Zoom would have been amazing for that.
WebEx is better.
Whatever. Either way, you can screen share in Zoom. You can't on Facebook Live. So it's recorded so you can see screens and you can see data and all of that Excel stuff that makes him happy. So him and Stephanie are the Excel gurus.
So what I cover in there is how to filter data, how to sort data, how to look at, if you're wanting to look at your PRV for your team and you want to say who's active or who's almost active or those kind of things, to be able to quickly identify that stuff in 20, 30 seconds versus scrolling through a team of 50 to 100 and you know, missing stuff, and okay, I think that, yeah, that one's over 200, that one's over, you know, that kind of thing. It's just, it's very slow and tedious, and there's a lot of tools in Excel to help you manage data, consume data, and you know, do with it what you need to you know, to be a successful business owner. So don't be afraid of Excel. If you have any questions, please reach out to Katrina. She can forward them to me or whatever. But Excel is I mean, I didn't cover 0.1% of what Excel can do. So and it's I don't want anybody to seem that it's too cumbersome or too convoluted or too complicated to learn. It's really worthwhile. So anyway.
Also, our Wednesday monthly meeting this month for January is actually this coming Wednesday. Today is Saturday, and I don't know the date for Wednesday, but it's like the 5th or 6th. So that monthly meeting, I am actually leading, and we are going to go over Google Drive. How to use it, what to use it for. No, because it's a Wednesday and you have to go to church. I tried, but you have church on Wednesdays. So,
I want to build my Lego set.
I'm taking him away from Legos today because that's what we were going to do. But anyway, so we're going to go over Google Drive, and again, Mike knows way more about that than I do, but I am going to try my best to at least help somebody, maybe somebody, on how to use the folders, because there is a ton of resources in the SynedList Google Drive, which I'm hoping that we will, no, I'm going to use the SynedList Google Drive to show you everything so that you can see where the things are and what to search for and all of that type of stuff. So, and then hopefully be able to use it for your own business, because I use Google Drive for everything. I don't use Dropbox. Used to, don't anymore. I use Google Drive for everything business, all of my side crafty stuff, all of my Scentsy stuff. The video that Mike sent me, or that Mike did, he sent it to me in a Google Drive because it is totally easy to transfer upon your devices. And that's the other thing. You don't have to be, if my Google Drive is on my laptop, I can view those same files on my iPad or on my phone or at my mom's, you know, wherever. As long as you're signed into your Google account, you can get all of that. So Google Drive is huge. But catch us on Wednesday night for that. The event is in the SynedList group, which is where you're at right now. And I think with that, we're going to go. But if you have any questions, I've been watching the comments. I love you guys. I really appreciate you taking time. And
Lisa, don't worry about Excel. It's not that. It's really not that bad. It's really not. It's super simple. And like I said, if you want to, you know, hey, I want to try to do this, or I want to try to figure this out, let me know and I can help you. I can help teach you how to do that, so that it's not as daunting and it's not as terrifying, because it really shouldn't be. I've been messing with Excel for probably 20 years, and you know, they have college courses on Excel, so there's tons and tons of material, but you know, I'm not even scratching the surface with what you can do in the little video. So please take a look at the video. Let us know if you have any questions, and we'll talk to you later.
all right, have a good New Year, guys. We love you.